What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. So today I had the opportunity of seeing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, it was madness, but in a good way. We finally dove a little deeper into the multiverse, which is said to be infinite with vastly different parallel worlds. If you don't know what I'm talking about regarding the multiverse, I definitely recommend you go see Loki on Disney+. That show is what kickstarted this whole multiverse platform. And you will have a better understanding after watching that show. I quickly want to talk about the plot of the film. The plot of the film was pretty good. It was okay. There was definitely some parts that were believable, that you knew was going to happen, but there was other parts that were just completely unexpected. And I like going into a movie where you know what might happen, but then sometimes you'll get hit with a curveball and something else ends up happening. So it definitely helped the film grow even more. With that being said, it definitely had its ups and downs. There was definitely some controversial stuff happening in this film that fans might go ballistic about. Me, myself included, there was definitely a moment in this film where I was like, why? What was the purpose of doing that? It doesn't make any sense. But I'll explain more about that in my spoiler review video. Now, I want to talk about the acting. Benedict Cumberbatch, aka Doctor Strange himself, always brings brilliance to his performance on screen. He is our Doctor Strange. There's nothing more that can be said about him. The newcomer, America Chavez, she brings a great comedic performance to this movie. And she just becomes a very likable character by the end of the film. So I'm excited to see what they have in store for her going forward. Now, the MVP of this film goes to Elizabeth Olsen, aka the Scarlet Witch herself. She just knocked this performance out of the park. There were just no words to describe how good she is in this film. I wish she can win an Oscar for it. I hope it happens one day, but her performance is so good. She became a believable villain, and you can sympathize with her. You don't get a lot of films where you can sympathize with the villain. The visual effects in this film, too, is just outstanding. There are some parts where it's like you can tell that they didn't fully finish it, but it didn't take away from what was happening in that moment. But I think the best scene was when they're going through the different multiverses. That has no words. No words. The way they did that was just beautiful. Now I just want to quickly talk about Sam Raimi, the director for this film. He definitely brings his horror element to the movie, and it's definitely there, but it wasn't as scary as I thought it was going to be. I was going in expecting maybe R-rated territory horror, but it was definitely like it is in a PG-13 horror film. But the moments that came up regarding that horror element, it just wasn't scary, which if you get scared easily in movies, I think you'd be okay watching this film and not being scared. Overall, I thought the film was okay. I thought it was pretty good. So I'd give it a 7.5 out of 10. I just think that my expectations were set high after reading so many rumors on the internet. But hey, that's why you take whatever you read on the internet with a grain of salt. Anyways, that is going to end today's video. Please let me know down in the comments what you expect to see in this film, or if you've seen it already, let me know your thoughts about it. And don't forget, subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. If you don't, you will end up with a virus on your computer.
What the fuck?
Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be a spoiler review.